All right. Welcome everyone to another Grass to Career virtual presentation with our provider at Jotf. My name is Sade Young and I'm the recruitment associate. And we have Charles Harper with us today. Charles.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Charles Harper. I work for the Job Opportunities Task Force / Project Jumpstart, where I'm the recruitment case manager of our, like to say, our gold standard pre-apprenticeship construction training program. After you hear this presentation, I know y'all gonna be blowing my phone down. It's already charged up and ready to go. I'm here to answer all your questions.
All right. We can't wait to see your presentation.
Let's get rocking and rolling. Project Jumpstart, right? What is Project Jumpstart? We're a 14-week pre-apprenticeship training program that provides intensive hands-on training in the building trades of Baltimore City residents every year, right? How do we do that? As I said, I'm going to tell you all about this great program, right? Again, we are 14 weeks. That's 3.5 months if you want to be very clear about it. A pre-apprenticeship construction training program. I'm very clear on what I mean when I say pre. When I say pre, we give you everything that you need to do here to get to there. Understand what I'm saying? By teaching, by being intensive and giving you hands-on training in the building trades. And we open to all Baltimore City residents, no matter who you are. Our classes are held 2 evenings a week, even on Mondays and Wednesdays, or Tuesdays and Thursdays, depending on what side of town you're on, because we have 2 locations. Let me be very clear about that. We got 2 locations. We got one on the east side, one on the west side, where I'm coming to you live and direct from. The west side classes are Tuesdays and Thursdays from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. As you see all our classes in the evening. Our east side classes, everybody knows it by D's Place, is on 1212 North Wolf Street. And guess what? Let me be very clear if I go any further in this presentation. This program is completely free. But because it's free, I don't want y'all to think that y'all getting the second class education, because you get the first class education. Because while you in our program, we give you all the necessary tools you need to do to get prepared for this job by giving you all the certifications that you need in your CPR, your first aid, and your OSHA 10. These are the basic trainings and the basic certifications that you need to get on these jobs. Your basic OSHA, your first aid, and your safety training. Reason why we give you safety training, because we don't want you going to the job site, you just swinging a hammer around. So we're going to tell you all about how to be safe, right? Knowing that when you step on that work site, put this hard hat on so you can know what's going on. Also, we're going to tell you how to show up on time for work, right? You can earn $25 per class if you're on time, present for the entire class, and you follow the policies of the program. Like I tell people, this is not a program. This is a family. So once you get with us, we're family, right? Because the only thing we asking you to do is for free is to commit and be willing to change. You commit to us for 2 days a week, from 6 to 9, 2 evenings a weekend, we got you. It's a family. So we don't call this our business, it's a Jumpstart program, but really it's Jumpstart family. Because once you in here, you family, right? But you get this $25, right? And so if you add this $25 up throughout the whole class, it's $750 in total of your money, not my money. But like I always tell my other family members, if you don't like it, give it to me. I can't really spend it, but I find somebody to do with it. But you earn that $25 because we are teaching you how to show up on the job on time, what not to do on the job. We are preparing you not only for workforce, but life after this program. But you're still in this family for free. You will receive benefits training. And I like to explain that, right? So a lot of times we don't know what we can get because nobody has educated us on what we can get or what we can do. So therefore, we provide you with the benefits training. So you may be eligible for our food stamps. Who knows until you actually sit down with us, right? Another thing that we give you that other programs not going to give you, access to your credit score. Everything is for free. I got to keep letting people know this, that everything is for free. So we give you access to your credit score. And with your credit score, you're able to understand the difference between hard inquiries, soft inquiries, and all that other good stuff on your credit report. On why it's important not to, because you have a good score, just to sit there and go ahead and apply for a whole bunch of credit cards, right? Because a lot of times it tells the lender something, your future lender something that you may not be ready for credit card. You may be scrapped on cash. So we're going to tell you about all about your credit score, how we can raise it, the difference between the checkings and the savings account, and all that good stuff, right? Then the good thing is, this is where I come in at, because now you get your one-on-one case management. But like I like to explain to people, I ain't your case manager. I'm your advocate, right? And so I'm going to advocate on your behalf because we're gonna build this relationship, this family-like environment that we create around here, and you just gonna feel so comfortable talking to me. I'm gonna go to bat for you. But as our COO, like I said, you're gonna have to put some skin in the game with me. Because I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna advocate and I'm gonna go to bat for you, because that's what I'm going to do. Right? Because now you're a part of this family. What we do here, we protect our family, and we give our family the necessary education that they need to succeed. That second chance to come back in first place. That's what we do here at Project Jumpstart. So you ain't only getting construction training on how to bang a nail and all that good stuff. We giving you knowledge so that you can come back in second place. We're gonna teach you about being on time, how to properly prepare for a job and stuff like that. And how we do this, providing this one-on-one case management. I call it grassroots case management, because we go out in the field. We come in, we get a part of your family. We come knock on your door like, hey, y'all, you good? We ain't seen you, we ain't talked to you. You good? How the job going? We become a part of your life. The moment that you get into this program, we become family. Then you get assistance with budgets and in-depth financial education, because we're very clear that this construction job. And so a lot of times with construction jobs is that you have what they call skill wage and regular wage jobs. So we want to teach you how to work off your regular wage, so that way when you do get called for that skill wage job, that you already know how to know that if I'm gonna make this dollar, I'm gonna take 20 cents out this dollar and add that money, because you're gonna get all this. And all of it is for free. I gotta let people know that this is free. That's my number one question. How much this program cost? This program don't cost nothing but you to commit, be willing to commit to us for 2 days a week, no strings attached, to get this free stuff and change. Because we're gonna help you to change, but you gotta be willing to change, right? And so while you in the class, again, with case management, Brian, we look at everything that's going to stop you from getting this job, right? So once we understand, like whether it be that you may need to go to driving school, you may be fresh out of high school, you need to go to driving school. We have a partnership with the driving school, where we can go ahead and get you in driving school. How much that's going to cost you? Free. Just put some skin in the game. When we say skin in the game, we mean effort. Put some effort. Give us some effort, because we're going to put a whole lot of effort into you, right? Whatever barriers are hindering you from succeeding, we break those barriers so that you are able to succeed. This is what we do here at Job Opportunity Task Force and Project Jumpstart, because Project Jumpstart is just a child. The parent is JOTF. And there's a whole other team that goes into a lot of moving pieces that goes on to help us to help our family to succeed. Whether it be our policy team advocating in Annapolis, our COO, or our CEO working together so that our participants succeed, right? And this is what you all getting with your benefits training, your credit score. This is all part of that one-on-one case management, because if I take the issue to the team gonna figure out how we can eliminate that issue, or that, as we call it, barriers, so that you can get yourself back to work, right? But then once we get you through all this, I call out our OSHA, I call it walking through the mud, because that's his long training, teach you all about safety, about banging your hammer and stuff, right? Then you're gonna get some skills training. This is where we teach you carpentry, electrical, and plumbing, right? And you're gonna get a whole bunch of math. Like I always tell people, that your best friend gonna become this guy here. They call it a speed reader, the tape measure. This is actually my best friend. I learned stuff here coming through the program. I didn't know that a 2x4 was not actually 2x4. I didn't know that. I learned something new, right? But after you complete our program, right, you committed to us. We gave you some knowledge, some good nuggets. You showed up, you saved up your money, right? Congratulations, you just completed our program, right? Now we're gonna assist you with getting a job. Did y'all really get us jobs in the construction field? We ain't saying give you all this knowledge for nothing. Yeah, we're gonna get you a job. And guess what? That first day of work, you don't got your resume updated. We don't did some mock interviews with you. We don't found some resources to even get you some clothes ready for work. So now you showing up for the interview, you ready to go. You ain't got no tools. Here go the kicker. So now you don't call me, Mr. Charles or Chuck, I ain't got no tools. How I'm supposed to go to work? Don't worry about it, because guess what? Every guy that comes to us, our program, every guy and woman, no matter who you are, that completes this program, get an industry starter set of tools with your trade. So if you're going into electrical, we call it the bucket of tools. You get a bucket of electrical tools. If you're going into plumbing, you get plumbing tools. If you're going into carpentry, you are getting carpentry tools. All these things are free. And then we realize that you probably ain't been working long enough, right? So then you may say, I need some steel-toe boots. Don't worry, meet me at H&H. We're gonna get them steel-toe boots. We're just not gonna hand you a certificate, your OSHA certification, and say, go out and find your own job. That's not what we're here to do, right? Our goal is to allow you to succeed. That's what we do, right? But guess what? Before you can get into the family, there's some qualifications that you must go through, right? One, of course, you must live in Baltimore City. Now, there's some instances where we can make some exceptions if you live in the county, but our primary focus is those that live in Baltimore City. Must have a high school diploma or GED or willing to work towards getting one. And the reason why we're very clear, because again, we are pre. So before you can go to the big boys apprenticeship program, you got to have that high school diploma or GED. So we're preparing you and doing everything. So we collect everything here that you need as far as getting into apprenticeship, getting into the real apprenticeship program, right? Then you must be physically able to work in construction. Now, let me be very clear. I ain't talking about the little cases of water that you carry from the car or the bags of grocery. Like, if you start a construction building, and you know what I'm talking about, you might got to do a couple of little push-ups and stuff like that, but you have to be physically able to work in construction, right? Complete a drug test and select an interview, or be able to explain why you can't complete the drug test. That's the correct word. Or be able to explain why you can't complete the drug test. We understand life happens, but you got to tell us what happened, that, situations like that, right? As I like to tell everybody, for more information, here's my information. Here's my cell phone number, 410-725-8341. This is just one of the many cell phones I have, but this is the lovely phone. When you call me, you do get to talk to me. That's the most unique thing about the whole situation. And I tell you how great this program is, right? But also, outside of here, if you want to learn more, I go live every Friday as well. Again, on our Project Jumpstart page, I come live from here every week at 1 p.m. on our social media page. Right now, we're taking over the grads and careers, because I got to tell you about this great program, right? But every Friday at 1 p.m., if you go to Facebook and you type in Project Jumpstart, a workforce development program, you're going to see me, right? This guy with gray hair and some glasses. I'm going to tell you all about, I call it our gold standard program, and I'm willing to argue about anybody with this program. But this is my information. So if you're interested in the program, give me a call. I got you, right? Only thing that's missing from this program is you, right? There's enough seats, even without social distance, for you to come. But it's up to you to want to come, right? That's all. That's all. So, as I would like to tell people, man, this is a unique program, and here we create a family-like environment. We get that you are a participant, but to us, you're a family member. You're treated no different than you're treated no different than anybody else in here, because we realize that everybody here got their own mistakes, but we here to help you correct those mistakes. Whether you stumbled and fell, we here to pick you back up, right? And everything that we give you is preparing you for the next chapter. We understand that the last chapter might not end well. Well, let's rewrite this chapter. Come on into this family. I always tell people, like, to share this story. A lot of times, like, we in this environment, we create this family-like environment, even with myself, right? If we get here and if somebody ain't got something to eat, and I always like to tell people, like, this is a serious story, and I don't eat chicken, but if they had a chicken box one time, and there was a guy who was hungry, these guys split up a chicken box. That's the type of environment that we got, right? Or we see somebody that's lacking, or may don't have some decent shoe wear. We're not loud about helping our family. We do it on the side, and we don't broadcast it. This is the type of program that we have here. We have a unique program. And I tell people, I'm willing to argue with anybody that this is the best program out there. And I tell people, and I'm very clear about this, I don't sell this program because I work for it. I sell this program because I believe in it. I saw the changes, and I saw the things that I saw how this program has changed and still changing people's lives. We're finishing up our 58th class.
Oh, wow.
Our 58th class. And now we're currently recruiting for class 59. We have a long waiting list. How many people are so eager because they heard about the great things, whether it's from a friend or just listening to me? Because I tell people, I'm willing to guarantee you that if you commit, I got you. We want you in this family. but you gotta want to be a part of this family.
This is awesome, Charles. Like I'm excited. I'm like, can I join? I already have a job, but you make it sound very appealing. You said you will pay students, give them tools, place them with the job once they complete the program. Like, what more can they ask for? I think that's awesome.
I mean, listen, I tell people it's whatever you need to succeed. I tell people the kicker is this, right? So now you've been on your job, let's say about 3 months, 3 to 4.5 months, right? And so you've been saving up your little money. We sent you to driving school, right? You completed the program. Then you say, oh man, I've been paying these Ubers all this money to get back and forth to school. I need a car. We have another program where you can get up to a certain amount of money if you qualify and do and go through the process of free money that we can put towards a car for you.
That's amazing.
And I tell people, our program ain't like the rest of them programs. And I'm willing to sit at a table and argue about this in the most healthiest way, in the most peaceful way.
It's definitely a gold standard
way, man. Like I say, I love this program because I see what this program can do, and I know how amazing this program is. I do this. I tell people this is why I'm able to get and do things like this so natural and freely, because I understand the impact that this program, right?
Yeah.
And I tell people that our case management is different, and so does the rest of the team. Like we want to understand, because we know that everybody falls.
Yeah.
Right.
Everybody has a story.
Everybody has a story, but I tell people the key that what makes it. I can't tell everybody why we're most successful, but I got a certain formula, and our formula works over here because it's something that you got to understand to get to that, right? But if you truly understand those that are in your program, if you truly understand those participants in your program, then you have no issue. You not only get a construction training program, we're gonna give you some life skills.
Yeah, you're gonna get a whole family, right?
You're gonna get a whole family. You're gonna get some nuggets from me. And you gonna buy this thing. I tell people, man, it's so much a blessing just living in Baltimore, and you could be just running around. Like we got a face mask with our organization name. And it's just so amazing, like when you're inside the supermarket or you just somewhere, somebody looking like, Project Jumpstart, I was in that program. Oh yeah, what you doing now? Oh, I'm a foreman. And these are people who went through the program when they got it, because we give you help. Oh man, I ain't tell you about that. So a lot of times people don't know that they can get stuff expunged.
Oh, okay.
Right? So we help you with that. So because we understand that sometimes, even though we fought for ban the box and stuff like that, and they were successful, and we understand that, we need to get that above your record. Right? Because a lot of people don't know that they got stuff from 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
And they can't get it expunged. So that's where we come in and help you at.
Well, this sounds awesome. I can't wait for students to sign up and learn more. One quick thing, I want to say the age range for students joining through Grads to Careers would be 17 to 21. And like you said, have that high school diploma or their GED, be a Baltimore City resident, and they could apply on our website at www.bemoreg2c.com, and they can follow up with you. You want to say your phone number and email really quick again?
I can. My phone number is 410-725-8341. Again, 410-725-8341. Email me. I know a lot of y'all young guys, y'all like to email, so y'all can text me. I'm gonna give y'all exception. Y'all can text me. Y'all can text me. I am able to read y'all language. Y'all language. Well, just feel free to text me. I always tell people just text me at a respectable hour. That's all I tell people.
Let's keep it during business hours.
Yeah,
so 9 to 5 texting.
Yeah.
If you have any more questions or you want to learn any more about the program, you can learn more at www.bemoreg2c.com. I thank you, Charles. I'm inspired. I'm ready for it. They're gonna be knocking down the door.
Man, I tell people, man, listen, the door is open. We get ready to get back up in front of it, finish up class 58. We did a lot of we still doing a lot of things like to ensure that one that they're safe. Their safety is number one to us, and two that we're safe. You know, every all our whole team has been tested for COVID. We
Awesome.
deep cleaned our areas. We social distance our tables and stuff like that. So we excited to finish up this next class. A lot of these, the crazy thing is, a lot of these people that's getting ready to finish this next class already placed in jobs. So they
Awesome.
and these are guys, who say that my job is only waiting for me to finish the program so that I can go ahead and get into the apprenticeship program. So they just waiting, we
Yes.
can ready to get them guys out there. All we do, man, is get you in here and we just love on you. I tell people we are a loving program. We are a loving program, man. It's always good energy. Like I tell people, it's very you never know when someone, like, even when someone on the staff is having a bad day. Like we like because at the end of the day we realize that this is not about us. It's about you. Like this program is all about you here.
That's an awesome note to end on. I thank you for your time. If you want
Yeah,
to
thank you.
join Family Project Jumpstart, hit up Charles. Check us out at G2C, all of our platforms, bemoreG2C.com. Thank you.
No problem.
Bye.